tackle points in the history of the game. Do make your team on Dream 11. This is the Dream 11 starting 7 for Dabang Delhi. And then when you speak about, okay. You are talking about the man who in the past used to have unflappable temperament, unflinching focus. Will he find the form here? And then Dream 11 player to watch out for, Ashu Malik. He has got the aura, he has got the points, the team is winning, he's enjoying his captaincy. When you speak about big battle, this also is a rivalry between two top coaches. Jasveer Singh, the coach of UP Yoddhas, and Rameen Kokar. Huge CV for the two of them. And this is a massive game coming up for you. The coin went up a short while back. UP Yoddhas have chosen the court after winning the toss. It will be Ashu maybe with the first trade.
Line drawn. Game on. Kabaddi.
दस कबड्डी, नौ कबड्डी, आठ कबड्डी, सात कबड्डी, छह कबड्डी, पांच कबड्डी, चार कबड्डी, तीन कबड्डी, दो कबड्डी, एक कबड्डी.
All right, on the mat, where the name got the fame, UP Yoddhas have one Pardeep Narwal in their ranks. Delhi being led by this brilliant young raider who has taken to captaincy with utmost amount of ease. 157 rate points, gone! This is brilliant. Sumit does not waste any time whatsoever. Ashu is gone.
That's one way to start a game. Plenty of confidence from the Yoddhas. Courtesy Sumit, and they've got the main man. See, it look very different in the white jerseys. And here he is, Pardeep Narwal, back in Patna after 4 years.
The roar, the floor, the rise, the climb, the feat, the making of a champion. It all started right here. Very nostalgic moment, emotional moment. The moment he stepped onto the mat half an hour ago, believe you me, everyone went up with a roar.
We're just still reeling from what we witnessed a while ago. An absolute cracking contest between Paltan and the Pirates. Oof. That is some contest, Paddy.
Oh, but let me tell you one thing, they've won just a game in the last 4 games. They have 2 ties, 1 loss and just 1 win, but that loss is of 2 points and the tie gives you 3 points from every game.
So effectively, they've picked up almost 2 wins just by the number of points. Well, there are great skills from Manjeet there. Very quick on that running hand touch. 1 apiece, and both teams are off the mark here. It's just taking me a few extra seconds to get used to seeing the Yoddhas in white today.
Absolutely. Okay, gone. White means purity. Blue doesn't like the look of it. You're gone.
Yogesh says, you are mine.
Please no shouting, huh?
Look at that for a backhold on Shivam Chaudhary. And he just pushes him aside. Out of here. Ashu Malik now. Now he, in the last 2-3 weeks, has probably been the best raider in the league. Maybe even better than Arjun Deshwal. And that is something. Have a look at these numbers.
And he's somebody who does not do very well in the first trade that he puts. Normally he succumbs. So he just warms up as the game progresses ahead. And then he gets very, very lethal indeed. You know, he's got this unwavering mind. He's got this unflinching focus, Navneet. And look at that. He's there, very relaxed. He's got a swag of his own.
Yeah, very different. Like nonchalant. Doesn't really give too much. He's poker-faced in some way. You can't really read too much into his expressions. But he's got some skills, I tell you, and he's taken to captaincy like fish to water.
Absolutely. And the lead role and him, I mean, hand in glove, absolutely. We talk about great leaders, talk about Anup Kumar, talk about Mahendra Singh Dhoni. I mean, not that they don't feel the heat, they don't let it reflect in their body language. Exactly for Ashu there.
And you know what? I'm not too sure if you were catching the previous game closely, but I really like the body language and how Sachin Tanwar has quickly taken to captaincy as well. Very similar to an Ashu Malik, but I loved how he was pepping the rest of the team, a hand around the shoulder, the changes he was making. You spoke about it yesterday when he didn't go himself to get that Super 10 as well. So that augurs well for Sachin Tanwar.
Plenty of stories to talk about. Now for Delhi, this is a do-or-die raid. Who blinks first? Who has a bigger thirst? Will the raider walk away with glory or will he be dispersed? That's the question we are asking here. 15 seconds still. The bonus is not there, so he'll have to work harder. They're gone! Sumit is not sparing it today. Dives to take a point. Manjeet, off you go.
He's liking it today. Well, he's feeling something. Sumit in that left corner. 2 attempts so far. Once Ashu Malik, now Manjeet. Do-or-die raid, the first of the game.
Okay. Entertainment galore on offer. Drive yourself. You got no chauffeur. Does he have a point yet? No, he's tried everything so far. He's got a big reach. And now off he goes on his toes. Very successfully.
You could hear a few new paddies suddenly coming out of nowhere. Paddy. Cheeky little lines every now and then. Nothing cheeky about the man on your screen, Ashu Malik. Well, he makes a statement more often than not. In recent times has been at the peak of his powers. How about that for some skills? A dubki of the highest quality.
A dubki in the half of the Dubki King. And the Dubki King just saw him exactly do what he himself has done to the opponent so many number of numerable times. There he comes yet again, the record breaker. Pardeep doesn't have a big kick. Pardeep normally does not go for the bonuses. And that, Navneet, to me, is a point of concern.
Doesn't have that massive stride or lunge forward. What he does have is the escaping skills. He relies on the touch points more than the bonus points. He's got great escaping skills, none better than the Dubki itself. No Ashu Malik. They've been reduced to 4 already, the UP Yoddhas. Just a little slow. Slowed the game down a little bit. And we can all, well, do with a few extra seconds of breath at the moment, for sure, after what we just witnessed in that previous game. You've been around for 10 seasons, Paddy. Did you ever see anything go down right till the very end?
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. And
decided by a review?
Absolutely, decided by a review. But normally that review has gone in the favor of the team that asked for it. Okay, the turn, the tumble. Has he done it? Gagan Gowda with his mighty presence, with the turn, with the usage of the lobby. And that's a massive one. It's a multi-point raid. Vikrant, Mohit, the cover defenders have been taken care of. How he does it? Oh, such amount of ease.
Great anticipation. Took a couple of steps backward. Then the turn and the extension of the arms just in time. Nice to see that from a youngster. Good skills on display. Vikrant and Mohit's turn to visit the bench.
Okay, 2 points, which actually would also mean 2 revivals. Every touch point gets you a revival. Good contest this. Now that we've come out of the previous game and the dying seconds and the review remaining one, it also highlights the fact that you should have that review remaining with you. You never know. You just might need the aid of technology right when the game is being decided at the final second.
It was decided in the final second. It was either a win for the Pirates or a draw or a tie, and my word. And even that review was as close as it could have ever gotten. Touch and go. Well, you wouldn't want to be the TV referee on those occasions for sure. So much pressure. But a contest for the ages. Vishal Bharadwaj says, listen, if their left corner can do it, I can do it too.
Out 1 point, Dabang Delhi.
And he says 309 tackle points in the history of the game. Not just like that. I mean business. Not that Ashish was not doing well in that left corner, so suddenly they have luxury in the left corner. They may not have any replacements for the right corner, but in the left corner they have Ashish started with Yogesh, you remember, did fairly okay. Vishal Bharadwaj has come. Last 2 games, 8 tackle points for him. Not doing badly at all, and the Raider has to really struggle hard to get points when you have a defense of 5.
The onus is on Meethu, isn't it, Paddy? He's hasn't been at his flowing best. He's found it a bit harder to get those points. And at the moment, Ashu Malik's doing the job, so it's sort of covering the gap that Meethu is doing in raid. He needs to do a little better. At some point, Ashu Malik will have an off day and Meethu will have to step up to the scene.
Absolutely. I mean, very good to watch. Moves very well. Always side on. Energy is visible. But the points are not there. And what do you do with the talent where you don't convert the potential into performance? I was thinking. Half-hearted will always be thwarted.
Very nice. In fact, if anything, we've seen more enthusiasm and better skills on display from Manjit in comparison to Meethu, up until now at least. Pardeep Narwal in raid on your left, Pardeep Narwal in raid on your right. This was very early on when he first wore the Patna jersey. Was that way back in seasons, was that 3? Yeah.
Season 3, first raid for him. Pardeep Narwal today. 4 attempts, none of them successful, and the defense has just not shown any mercy whatsoever. Pardeep goes on the bench. UP Yoddhas are down to 3. Rough super tackle opportunity. The captain has chosen himself for an opportunity such as that. He's a smart cookie. If he understands that there's not a point to be taken, he also understands there are 2 to be given. He takes one with finesse, grace and class. How Ashu? How Ashu?
That is just pure skill. It's so good to see. He gives us the full range, Ashu Malik. This time, a hefty touch deep in the opposition's half on Gagan Gowda. 10 minutes into the game, it's Dabang Delhi with a 4-point lead, courtesy their captain, Patanjali Special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. Stay tuned.
नंबर 1 का सपोर्ट थोड़ा हाथी जाने के लिए बचना उन्हें है तने थोड़ा बचना था उन्हें मंजीत मार गया उन्हें नाई मार थोड़ी यार उन्हें क्या करोगे
मेरी बात सुनो वही दे छोटा तड़िए
जानते नहीं
मेरी बात सुनो वो बेटा बोनस करते ट्राई करेगा पॉइंट की
बोनस भी कई पॉइंट भी दे दो
अरे सुने
We're coming out of Patanjali Special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. It's a 4-point lead for Dabang Delhi, who are enjoying a fine run in the season, despite the fact that Naveen Express is not there with them. Talk about, they're no more the table toppers at the moment, the Jaipur Pink Panthers. Puneri Paltan with those 3 points have swapped the position with them. They'll be in action tomorrow. Kuman's going to be there, so it's going to be Pink Panthers versus the Bengaluru Bulls, and then Tamil Talaivas versus U Mumbai tomorrow. So what a super Sunday lined up for you.
4-point lead for Dabang Delhi. There's a little bit of a stat for you. UP Yoddhas haven't won a single game in 2024. We're almost a month into the new year, and the Yoddhas haven't been on the right side of the result. It's been tough for them. But on this particular instance, another tough moment for the Yoddhas. But Ashu Malik giving us a quick reminder as to why he's one of the best at this moment in the game.
Yeah, and talk about the 3 tackle points also that the team has given. Vishal Bhardwaj has got 1, Yogesh has got 1 to Vikrant as well. Good to see that all 3 have tasted blood and tasted success. now, because UP Yoddhas are down to 2, it is so imperative. The raider who comes into raid should look for a touch point rather. Why are they just satisfied
Substitution
with the bonus point? Or now they'll have to just substitute Anil. Good move.
Yeah, they've done that. Now they have the 2 defenders. Rough super tackle situation for the UP Yoddhas, but they'll have to deal with Ashu Malik. That isn't easy.
Gurdeep one side, Sumit on the other. This is going to be... Now he's a smart cookie. He knows there's a danger lurking around. In the greed of 1, maybe he'll end up giving 2. So he's staying away and now understands that both of them are pure defenders. Gurdeep, Sumit, Ashu with the conquest.
2 + 2, 4 points.
This is
Dabang
big.
Delhi. All out.
Bang! Boom moment right here.
All in.
Ashu cleans it up.
It's almost unfair how easy he makes it look. It isn't that easy. Everyone tuning in, you only get one chance to build a dream home. The sport of Kabaddi will give you many more chances.
Please come.
At the moment, Ashu Malik
Number 25
is at the
out,
peak of his
40
powers, and there isn't anyone better than him. He just made that ridiculously easy. But it isn't. Trust me.
And he waited for 24 seconds to know where the first touch is going to come from. Pardeep Narwal, 5 raids, 2 unsuccessful, no point in the kitty so far. The sad story continues for the Dubki King.
Yeah, it is tough to see this man. He's obviously past his prime. He was wearing the Pirates jersey in his prime. But it's a different Pardeep Narwal now, several years later. The longevity, it speaks a little bit about the longevity of the man himself. He's been there at the highest level, been one of the best, or rather the best in the business. Yeah, he doesn't have the same spring in his step, Paddy.
You know what? He's just 26. For somebody who's just 26, I mean, I would still reckon he should have 6 more years left with him. So only Pardeep Narwal knows about that body better because he knows the spares are not going to arrive. This is what he'll have to deal with.
Yeah, but he's not as fast as he used to be. I tell you what, Gagan Gowda may have a couple of points at a minimum here, or maybe more. Vishal Bharadwaj is certainly one of them. He was the one who made first contact. 2, maybe 3, it could be a super raid.
And I was always impressed when the first time I saw him. And I would wonder, why would you use him so scarcely? Give him a lead role, or if not the lead role, maybe second raider's role sometimes.
3 points. UP.
Oh, that's a massive one.
Jersey number
Gagan
7,
Gowda
50 and
with a super raid. Brilliant effort, young lad.
Look at that. Not often does Vishal Bharadwaj let go of an ankle hold. He was made to. Lovely persistence from Gagan Gowda. Now Ashu Malik, already on 6 points tonight.
Oh, he's a gigantic figure, isn't he? He's got a height, he's got the aura, he's holding the hand. Oh, gone, gone, gone. With the turn, he'll kill you.
Raider safe, 1 point.
Attracts him.
Dabang Delhi.
He's a magnet, Ashu. He'll attract you and then he'll hit you hard.
He doesn't say a word. He won't give you a smile. He just comes, he does the job, he picks up raid points for fun, and he goes back home, sleeps, comes back, repeat the same thing. It's business as usual.
Yeah, repeat mode is the only success code. No smile, only guile.
Eat, sleep, raid, repeat. Eat, sleep, raid, repeat. That's all he does, Ashu Malik.
Oh, God, oh, what a charge, wild charge, brilliant charge, point. Well done, defense.
बॉल वही थे अगर गीला करता होता
Raider out, 1 point. Dabang Delhi.
Excellent. Just all over UP Yoddhas at the moment. Struggling to find points, particularly in tackle, the UP Yoddhas. Now Meetu Sharma. He's the one who needs to find some form.
You know, I'll draw a cricket analogy looking at Gagan Gowda. Adam Gilchrist for Australia made his debut at the age of 30 because Ian Healy was playing for Australia and there was no chance any other wicketkeeper would come. Now that would harm Australia more, right? Pardeep Narwal may just be blocking one particular place for a youngster. So sorry, hard, but true.
Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. It's a tough decision to take when you have someone with a storied career like the record breaker. It's tough to not have him on the mat, but it hasn't been a great season for Pardeep Narwal. It hasn't been great for the UP Yoddhas at the moment. Dabang Delhi, Casey, they're really making light work of the boys in white now.
Oh yes, Gagan Goda, somebody who's given them 6 tackle points, or 8 points, I beg your pardon. And the moment the kick goes out, look how quickly they come. This is brilliant by Yogesh. Short block, firm block, good block. Here comes a blockbuster.
And Paddy, his strike rate is what amazes me. It's almost like 8 or 9 out of 10 raids, he'll get you a point. Now that is some consistency. That is a great strike rate, conversion rate to have. And it's almost like, listen, you don't need to worry. I'll get the job done.
And this is when 90% of his first raids he's tackled. Ashu doesn't start good. First raid, normally would succumb.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's a little bit of superstition, is it? Maybe. First grade, I'm going to give it to you. Get your hopes up.
Then I'll get you down.
And then I'll show you what I'm made of. Manjeet, I like the speed that you see from Manjeet. He's pretty rapid across the mat.
Ditto for Meetu. But the problem is, Manjeet ventures deep, Meetu does not venture deep. I mean, he is just so parallel to that balk line all the time, isn't it?
You're never going to get a point there if you don't venture deep. It's a risky game, high risk, high reward. That's how it functions. Manjeet once again in a do-or-die raid now.
Search or snatch, 1 point to attach. May look simple, it's going to be tough. Why do we say so? We say so because the bonus is not active. He's got a kick, he has tried, but he has not succeeded so far. The moment it goes deeper than God, throw the right foot. Sumit says, you're mine. Pay the fine.
He'll pay the fine all right by visiting the bench. Sumit's been the standout defender for the UP Yoddhas. They only have 4 tackle points and he's picked up 3 of them.
Okay, do-or-die raid. It's a do-or-die raid fest going on right here. The moment he consumed too much into Yogesh, there comes a wild charge. Well done, Vishal Bharadwaj.
Was it Vikrant, I thought, who made first contact? Excellent dash. Yeah, it was Vikrant. Look at that. Dealt with him individually. He didn't need anybody else. 8-point lead. Convincing from the number 3 team on the points table.
And the third line of defense was also ready in case the raider did manage to slip. 19 Dabang Delhi, 11 UP Yoddha. 2 minutes and a little over remaining here. They are continuing with that good form. The problem is Pardeep Narwal from the 7 efforts has given them nothing. Gagan Goda has been the best. He's been tackled once, but from the 6 efforts, he's given you a strike rate of over 90.
Dabang Delhi, KC, just the 1 loss in the last 5 games. They've been so good. If anything, just like that tackle, they've gotten better and better as the season has prolonged. As the season has gone on, this time, Yogesh from the right corner with the back hold. Vishal for the top half.
Okay.
41 tackle points before the game at a strike rate of 56, 2 high fives for Yogesh. And suddenly, even if raider number 2 and 3 do not arrive with the huge numbers, if you have that sort of a support coming in from the defense, Ashu can beat these.
In the last 5 matches, they've won by 6 points against Mumbai, 6 points against Mumbai once again, and 3 points against the Steelers. They don't win big, but what they do is do enough to go past the result and get the 5 pointers. They've been very consistent, and they had the 1 tie against the Pirates as well.
Okay, do or die. I love it because there's a war cry. Off you go! UP Yoddhas, Sumit in particular, oozing fire with that short block.
Yeah, other than Ashu Malik. It feels like they're raiding on a different mat. Ashu Malik makes it look like he's raiding on a different mat altogether. That's how different he makes it look.
And Navneet, the thing is, I get reminded of Usain Bolt. I mean, not that he would win, he would know much before the race started that he's going to win. and he would announce it to the world. It's the confidence. Some would say this is overconfidence. No.
UP Yoddhas.
I mean, Ashu has a different kind of an aura. Would not speak much, but that body language is so infectious. It's so positive for the team. And the opponents would see, what is he made up of?
Yeah, absolutely. That is some self-belief that he's got. Kardeep Narwal, you got a feel for that man. 8 raids, 0 points, 20 minutes into the game. He's been taken down thrice. It's been a tough outing for the record breaker and the Yoddhas. They're on a 7-match losing streak. Surely they don't want to make it 8. A 7-point lead for Dabang Delhi and 7 points for the captain.
Look at the look of focus on his face. I mean, the level of concentration, determined. Look at the dubki, into the half of the dub kicking. Pardeep Narwal is watching. I used to do this some time ago. And he rises. And the utmost amount of ease with which he does it. And then this one, it was a big one. The back kick on the way through. How well balanced he is on the way through. Gurdeep touches. He pays the fine too. It was a 4-point raid. Massive.
And that's helped them have a steady, healthy lead all through the match. 7 points in favor of Dabang Delhi, KC. 7 points, like we mentioned, for the captain as well. Here's what we saw right before. What a contest this was. 32-32. It was the Pirates that pushed the Pulton right to the very edge. We've still got 20 minutes of action left here today. We're in Patna. Stay tuned. Come back. 20 minutes left. Dabang Delhi, KC in control.
छड़ा अंदर आती मारो अंदर आना पड़ेगा है ना अंदर आती कैश बनेगी फिर भी अरे जबरदस्ती वाला कोई सा नहीं है रेडी की जो आपका हो करो अगली में ट्रैक मान लिया खाली ट्राई करा दो हां मैं भी नहीं को फिर कैच हो गई मित्तू मेरा दोनों आगे जाएंगे ठीक है ना नजदीक खाना पड़ता मैं कहना हूं टाइम
Players who matter so much more. Match winners, game changers, heroes, stalwarts, the giants. Yes, you're talking about Heroes Kapanga, Mighty Maninda on Monday. Tuesday it's going to be High Flyer versus Puneri Paltan. That's going to be something against that sort of defense. And Red Machine Arjun will also be in action. Stories so far, the biggest of them all is at the bottom of your screen. Pardeep Narwal yet to open his account after 8 efforts.
Yeah, it's tough for any Pardeep Narwal fan to see the man go down so many times, but it hasn't really been his season. He's had a few matches when he's given us a glimpse of what he's capable of. Too far and too few in between. At the moment, 7 points the lead for Dabang Delhi, Casey. More than the 7-point lead, Paddy. I just think it's how comfortable they look. They look rather happy, content, comfortable with where they are. They're not really even in third, fourth gear at the moment.
And I always believe, who's your captain? Beware of the company that you're in. If you are amongst good people, great people, they'll always make you feel good. If you are amongst people who are, too consumed themselves in their own ego, you are not a healthy team. Why is Puneri Paltan a good team? They gel very well. Why is Delhi a very good unit? Look at the captain, the way he leads from the front, the way he distributes the role. If you look at, he's taken 10 raids, 5 to Meetu, 7 to Manjeet. In totality, the others have raided more than he has.
Yeah, absolutely, even if it isn't working for them. And that's a tough sight, isn't it? It's been a sight that we've seen consistently through the season. A sight of Pardeep Narwal on the bench by the sidelines. And Gagan Gowda, I really want to see him go with the maximum number of raids this game.
Ready, set, 1 point, UP
Because
Yoddhas.
he's so promising. And he
Jersey
has
number 55 out.
7 points from 8 raids, Paddy.
And I mean, this sort of a talent you have, that's the reason why I'm always not for coaches who do not have an eye for talent. For example, Coach Randeep Singh Sherawat in season 2, Pardeep Narwal was a bull. You didn't see that talent. Pardeep Narwal, how many raids did he get? Pawan Sherawat in season 5 was with the Gujarat Giants. Up he goes, down he comes. That defense has started to come back here. We'll come back with that story. We'll take a look at this review first.
He goes above the chain, but he falls heavily, and that gives them the opportunity to take him down. 5 points the lead now. Pardeep Narwal once again, regardless of the form that he's in, he'll get a loud cheer. He's been the poster boy of Indian Kabaddi for a long time.
And the defense is playing it smart. Pardeep Narwal in a defense of 4-3 has never been great. 5, maybe he gets an extra chance because there's 1 extra player on the match, so that running hand touch comes into picture. Oh yes. When you are here, we don't need to fear.
You definitely don't fear when you have Ashu Malik. What a star he's been. And imagine the fact that we may not have seen this version of Ashu Malik if the Naveen Express was there. Goodness gracious, you cannot do this, Ashu Malik. With the ridiculous ease he does it, and he's asking for the bonus as well.
Oh, it's a 2-point raid. Is he going to review this? Ashu Malik with the turn. Ashu Malik with the kill. He should go for that review. He may just get the bonus as well. Oh, he decides against it. Navneet, I thought he had the bonus there.
It did look like that. He's happy to save that review for later, should they need it. You saw in the previous game the benefits of having your reviewings at hand. You never know when you'll need them.
Anyways, people with huge salaries don't think of bonuses.
Oh, Paddy.
That's for the middle class.
1 on 5, no bonus on offer here for Meetu. Uh-oh, I just think this could be dangerous. Jersey pulling maybe?
Absolutely, I think Ashu was the one, and he was left with no option. He got hold of the shirt. He was trying to get a hold of the body. He couldn't find it, and clearly it aided.
1 point, Dabang
It really
Delhi.
helped in getting that tackle, which was not allowed.
Jersey number 44, UP Yoddhas. Jersey
Ashu
pulling.
Singh, the culprit on this occasion. Jersey pulling, gets the green card, visits the bench, and it's a point that will go to Meetu and Dabang Delhi.
UP Yoddhas.
Do or die, come on. Always so much fun because there is mandatory written all over it. After 2 empty raids, the third one has to be a do or die raid. Oh, he's a gigantic figure. He tries for a bonus, he's not very sure. He looks back for confirmation. He's young, he'll learn with time. Tries for the second time, he's happy, he gets it. Well done. He just needs 2 steps, doesn't it?
Look at this boy. Like, for the life of me, I can't figure how Ashu Malik makes raiding look so easy, makes picking up points so easy. I just love the nonchalance with which he goes about his business.
Please come.
So many stories around. The biggest one has been Pardeep Narwal.
Coach, please come.
Nothing
please
out
come.
of 9 raids. And Ashu Malik, 9th consecutive Super 10, mind you. And they still have nearly 15 minutes left in the game. The other story is UP
No.
warning there, he's unhappy. Most coaches are these days, but the officials are doing a fine job.
25 in.
They have to maintain peace, calm, and they have to say that decorum has to be maintained. The story they're talking about from UP Yoddhas side, Navneet, is the fact that they've got 10 raid points, 9 have come from Mr. Gowda.
Exactly. 90% of the raid points have come from one raider, and it's the youngster. And Pardeep Narwal hasn't gotten a single point 25 minutes into this game.
Dubki gets it! Entire Patna
UP Yoddhas
has gone up with the roar!
25 out.
The record breaker is back with the Dubki. How he does it sneaks through. Pardeep Narwal says, I'm going to open my account in the 10th raid.
It almost felt like this move was destined to happen, Paddy. And it was so beautiful to see the entire stadium in the background erupt when Pardeep pulled out the Dubki. It's only fitting, it's so apt that Pardeep pulls out his greatest move in front of his home fans in some sense.
Yeah, the name got the fame right here. This is the mat that made him a household name. You can never forget this. Taking a look at that one. 9 raids, nothing. Dubki comes, sneaks through, rises with 2 points. Pardeep Narwal. Beware, beware. This is a good little pursuit coming in.
Still maintain a 6-point lead, Dabang Delhi, KC. But if UP Yoddhas were watching the previous game closely, the Pirates were consistently trailing by 5, 6, 4, 3, 5, 6, about that region. They will believe that they still have a chance to come back in this game. Dream 11 game changer contest. Running race. It was very easy for this winner, not like Ashu Malik.
All right, this is do or die. What you need to do, produce your best skill. The defense is ready for the kill. Sumit, jersey number 10. The moment he gets a sniff, he's going to pounce on you, that's for sure. The bonus is not there for the taking, so your job is going to be highter. Yet again, Sumit with the diving ankle hold. Stupendous Sumit.
UP Yoddhas.
That's his 4th point of the night, and all of them in similar fashion. Diving forward for that ankle hold. And he's good, isn't he? Sumit in that left corner. Now Pardeep Narwal. Just when we thought he might just have some momentum in his favor, Pardeep visits the bench once again.
Well done, not for long. What a brilliant diving angle hold. That is not easy because when you dive forward, it's so very difficult to maintain that hold and the balance. But remarkable. Only 6 points separate the two teams. Ashu Malik, 10 out of 13. Whatever he does it with without any fuss, utmost amount of ease. Good looking lad as well, very handsome lad.
Yeah, he is. Dream 11 game changer winner. Come on, boy. You can be more excited than that. You're on national television.
Imagine Ashu walking the ramp with that sort of a swag. Killer.
He will be. There's something about him for sure.
You know what caught my attention the first time? There was this fun piece that Naveen was doing with the team, and he was interviewing everybody, and he went to Ashu, and Ashu said, "Is bar cup thawange in Haryanvi," which means we are going to lift the cup this time. Then he was raider number 2 or raider number 3 of the team.
The confidence, the self-belief,
तू की मरवा दे, मैं तू ही मरवा दे, तू ना मारे.
and it's so nice when you see stories like this, Paddy. The opportunity presented itself. Do or die radio for Meetu Sharma. And like we say, if Naveen was still here, we may not have seen this version of Ashu Malik. But the rest is history, like they say. Excellent from Meetu Sharma. Well, an error coming from the Yoddhas. Hitesh with the slip-up.
Yes, well described, Navneet. It was a slip-up. And there's no let-up on intensity from Meetu, that's for sure. He's always charged up, always bubbling with energy, always moving around, always dancing around. What that does is, at the end of the day, does not allow the defense to present a settled look.
UP Yoddhas.
Okay, now this is going to be a do-or-die, is it?
Number 6, 5 out, 6 in.
For the UP Yoddhas, it will be a do-or-die raid, but yes, it's a do-or-die raid. And we discover our character through decisions under pressure. Yes, this is a pressure situation. How well will you tackle it, Anil Kumar? You've been bestowed upon the responsibility. Goes right, goes left, goes towards Vishal Bhardwaj. We'll have to throw a kick or something. Running and touch. Well done, Anil, with the kill.
55. 1 point, UP Yoddhas.
Mohit's turn now to visit the bench. They're still managing to stay within that 6-point difference. Is there a twist in the tail? Our final Patanjali special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. Stay tuned.
उस पे अंदर से मत जाइए, थोड़ा ऊपर लेकर बाहर से सीधा टेक लेते, स्पीड से निकलना बाहर. ठीक है? देखिए, अब मेरी बात सुनो. अभी उनके 5 है ना, अभी उनके 5 है, थर्ड उनकी आएगी. एक कैच करो और फिर 4 बचेंगे. 4 में तोड़ दे इधर से रेड. एक रेड तोड़ती मैच आ रहा है. मैच आ जाएगा बेटा, मैच अपने हाथ में. ठीक है ना? प्रदीप को उसकी जगह चेंज करोगे, उसे डाल देते हैं. मैं पाल करके देखें. बहुत दिन निकले, सुस्त हो रहा. चलो कोई थोड़ा कैडा करके भेजे करोगे. अभी बिल्कुल छोटी राइड करके आ जा, समय खराब नहीं करना उधर. 2 मिनट छोटी करके आ जा. गुरदीप बेटा जल्दीबाजी न करिए, अंदर आती. सुमित लो ना होती, मैच आ रहा और लो ना होगा. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा ध्यान से खेलो. उसे थोड़ा बता दे करो यार.
We're coming out of Patanjali special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. 6-point lead for Dabang Delhi. And every day we get you the stars, the heroes, the game changers, the match winners. Number 3 raider of the league, number 1 raider of the season, Arjun Deswal. Okay, mighty money, high flyer Pavan, raid machine Arjun, 29th, 30th and the 31st. You've got a lot of swag, firepower, great determination coming your way. Jaipur Pink Panthers, the defending champions, who are not the table toppers anymore. The place has been swapped. We'll come back to the story versus the Bengaluru Bulls. And then we've got Tamil Talaivas, who have found success of late, versus U Mumbai, who haven't had a win in, what, 6-7 games so far?
They haven't had a win, but they've managed to pick up points and stay in contention in that top 6, U Mumbai. Quick look at the 30 minutes we've had so far. Passages 1 and 2 belong to Dabang Delhi KC, but the Yoddhas, they're managing to just stay in the hunt. That's largely because of 2 individuals, Gagan Gowda in raid and Sumit in defense. And it's still a 6-point game, mind you. And with 10 minutes in Kabaddi, that is a lot of time to wipe out 6 minutes.
Meetu comes in. A lot of promise. But he's been exactly what Pardeep Narwal has been today. I mean, this is his 10th effort, only one rate point to show for his effort. Warriors second, Titans third. Those are the games coming up for Dabang Delhi. Meetu Sharma yet again. And Ashu has readied 14 times. Manjeet 10. Meetu 9. Look at that. The rate distribution from the captain.
It's almost like 40%, 30%, 30%, which gives you an indication that they're happy to rotate responsibilities. And it's also at a stage where I think Dabang Delhi sit pretty on the points table, Paddy, and they want to make sure as we get into the playoffs and the business end that they have pretty much everyone in the team firing in good momentum, in good form. This man has been in stunning form.
And not even for a second does he show his back to the defense. So he keeps on turning. Even if he goes that side, he turns very, very quickly. So does not even give a sniff to the opponents right there. Now that was quick, because coming up now in back-to-back sequence are going to be do or die raid. Now this one is... Take your chance, go hard. Are you going hard enough? I don't think so. He'll have to venture deep, and the problem is the bonus is not there. Anyways, he doesn't venture too deep, but this time around, he doesn't have the luxury. Now, what was the need, Ashu? Learn from the other Ashu.
Dabang Delhi, jersey number 44 out.
You know, you were just talking about how he doesn't venture deep. In this case, he was happy to stay patient to see if someone will come towards him. Despite him not going deep, it's the defender that makes the error. Ashu Singh on this occasion.
Jersey number 5.
And that helps me to, do or die raid. There is really no necessity for a defender to go for an advanced tackle. Absolutely nothing. And you only have yourself to blame.
All right, he's been thrown into the wolves, so to say, because that defense has done a good job today. Will he come back leading the pack? He tries for a bonus yet again. Vishal Bhardwaj, I'm so sorry, but why is he allowing him that bonus? They're not even thinking of protecting that.
Just enjoyed watching Gagan Gowda in action today. That is his Super 10, his first in his PKL career. Gagan Gowda. Now 1-on-4, Ashu Malik. Just look at how he goes about his business. Only once in 15 attempts, Paddy, has Ashu Malik been taken down.
Now talk about that. How is that for consistency? How is that about... See, if you know the opponents and if you know your game, you'll never be imperiled in a battle. 6-point lead is nothing. 6 minutes and slightly over. This game can turn on its head. You just need one good raid, couple of good tackle points. You'll have your backs up and the ball will be rolling for you. It's all about the confidence, all about getting the single raid points.
At the moment, that lead is now down to 5. Surely the Yoddhas will believe that they're still in this. They've got to believe they still can make this happen. We saw how the Pirates came back and in fact took the lead. No! Gurdeep! It's these little moments.
Absolutely. I mean, this is unnecessary. You just had to stay away. He should be challaned for... He should be challaned for overspeeding there. The defender. Yeah, you know Meetu's game. You and I know Meetu's game.
Yeah, he's not going to go that deep, which means he's just going to wait for the defender, if anything, to come advanced tackle. It will have to be an advanced tackle because Meetu isn't deep either. Now Gagan Gowda goes down just for the second time. He's had a great evening so far. 11 points in 14 raids. Just not in this occasion.
Two patterns very, very similar. There he takes one, he's not greedy. He's not even looking at Sumit. He knows Sumit can be potent threat. Danger lurking around, not greedy at all. 1 point, single point, tags on and heads back. Well done, captain.
8 points and they're staring at another all-out. Just when you thought that they had enough to stay in the hunt, Yoddhas are looking at an all-out. Now Sumit, they've given him the bonus, and that will be it. Vishal Bharadwaj with the ankle hold. He moves to 3 points tonight. The all-out comes for Dabang Delhi KC once again. You only get one chance to build a dream home. Kabaddi will give you many more chances.
What you do with your chances is up to you. up to your skill set, up to your mindset, up to your planning, up to your game plan, up to your execution. 4:22 now. I'll tell you the pattern. Navneet can tell you the pattern. We all know about it. A team which has a 10-point lead with 4 minutes remaining. You'll kill the clock. You'll cross the balk line maybe 5 times in a raid and say a little hello to everyone.
Yeah, look at Ashu Malik. He's showing interest in the raid, but I'll tell you what. Oh, he does. In fact, I thought there was an empty raid coming.
Point UP Yoddhas.
Sumit with his 4th point. My apologies, Vishal Bharadwaj. Or is it Sumit? Yeah, it is Sumit. It is Sumit. Just getting confused with the 2 left corners.
It's okay. You've done both games. I can understand.
We speak about Ashu Malik so much. I'll tell you, someone else who's made of a very similar mold is the raid machine, Arjun Deshwal. And he's going to be in action against the Bulls. What a game that's going to be.
Oh, it's a joy watching those. Up he goes! Oh, Willie! Oh, minimal! It is all about millimeters.
Dabang Delhi.
What a gigantic effort for nothing. But let me tell you, Anil, you gave us one for television replays. Up he goes, down he comes, dangling and oh, fell short.
So close yet so far for Anil Kumar. Oh, what a move that was. Ouch. There's a quick timeout been taken. 10 points the lead for Dabang Delhi, KC. It's the Raging Bulls from Bengaluru up against the table toppers. Or the table toppers that we had before the start of play today, the Jaipur Pink Panthers. And the Talaivas versus Umumba. Oh, this is, it makes for a great Sunday evening. You don't want to be missing these 2 encounters.
Mouth-watering, absolutely. Guman sort of belief that he carries at the moment. You know, whatever little that I've seen of Anil also along with Gagan, I think the next time around, if I were the captain of Navneet, I would say my top 2 raiders are going to be Gagan and Anil. I mean, Anil may not have had that previous raid successful one, but what he showed was what he's capable of. He could jump so high, he could land, he could travel some distance in the air. So those 2 names are going to be my top 2 raiders. Then, if you want Pradeep Narwale's third raider, go ahead.
3 minutes to go.
Yeah, fair enough. Coach Jasweer is listening to you, Paddy. He'll make that change. It's a tough call to take, but the sooner they take it, the better for them.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, you take decisions not because they are easy. You don't take decisions because they are popular. You take decisions because they are right.
Red.
Tomorrow, cracking contest. Yellow, red, orange, pink. Pick your color for tomorrow. Samuel Wafula is the substitute player that comes onto the mat for the Yoddhas. Oh, he's claiming the touch, Gagan Gowda and Vishal Bharadwaj. There he is, Surinder Gill. So hard it must be for the Yoddhas to not have his services.
Big one, gets it. Vishal with the bluff, later with solid stuff. No way. 10-point lead, 2 minutes and under. Dabang Delhi versus the Warriors in the 2nd, Titans the 3rd, Pulton the 5th, Panthers the 7th. And look at Ashu Malik. I mean, he can go on. He can play 3 more Kabaddi games after this one if you ask him to. He's got that kind of a stamina.
Red out.
On the bench you go now.
UP Yoddhas.
He's had a great night, Sumit. That is his 6th tackle point of the night. Samuel Wafula for the first time this evening. Oh, we got to just hold on for a few extra seconds.
Jersey number 25. No jersey pulling, please.
A green card for Gurdeep
Number
for jersey
25,
pulling.
Jersey pulling, green card.
Quick warning from the referee.
Red.
Now what do we have from Samuel Wafula? Come on, Samuel. Give us something.
Oh yeah, the international flavor. Kabaddi, of course, has gone global, and how? It has transcended all borders, imaginations, entered the hearts of millions and millions of fans across the globe. He'll learn. He's wearing like a Me Too at the moment, venturing around the balk line.
Just this first rate, Paddy. Come on, Paddy, cut him some slack. 9 points, just a minute left. Can the Yoddhas at least pick up the 1 point? They've 7 losses on the trot. This will be their 8th. This will be the first time this season that a team has suffered 8 losses on the trot. It's been disastrous for the Yoddhas.
Make some hard calls. I mean, I'm sorry, but coach, you've not made smart choices. Gagan Gowda, for God's sake, you would not feature him in the starting 7. Absolutely. Anil Kumar feature Anil Kumar as well. And I think that injury to Mr. Gill has just given them so many more choices and chances for the future to understand what sort of talent they have. Oh, gone for all money. Gone for all money.
Wow, Samuel Bafula.
1 point, Dabang Delhi.
Well, he was just taken down from Mitu Sharma. Yeah, you bring up a good point by saying, you know, the matches that we have lined up for you over the next few days. You bring up a good point by saying that after Gill went out of contention, they had choices. But the problem is that they didn't use those choices. They still continued to stick with reputation over form, and that's hurt them big time.
I'm a big fan of Coach Sherawat from the Bulls as well, but Akshit, I remember a game Akshit came. Akshit got 3 rate points in 3 efforts. Akshit did not play for the next 6 games. And then he got a Super 10. Then he gets another one. He wins you a game. Now, that sort of a talent, how could you not see that sort of a talent when you're training those kids every single day? That is where I would fault the coaches. Manpreet season 5 had Pawan Sherawat, gave him only 24 raids in the season. Next season, the high flyer was the MVP. Bulls were the champions. So if you're a good coach, you should have an eye for talent.
Red save 1 point, UP Yoddhas.
That will be
jersey number 5 out.
the final raid, and the writings on the wall, the body language from the Yoddhas clearly suggest only one thing, that it's Dabang Delhi KC pick up 5 points tonight. They beat the Yoddhas once again, and it's the Yoddhas that get onto an 8-match losing streak. Dabang Delhi KC sitting pretty at number 3 on the points table.
Dabang Delhi have gotten back full of points from this one, and they've allowed the opponents nothing absolutely. UP Yoddhas without a point. Dabang Delhi with 5 points from the game. The scoreline 36-27 proves the might of Dabang Delhi. The captain, who has a Super 10. You have Yogesh, a high 5. But also in the same vein, must speak about Gagan Gowda, who was exceptional with 12 rate points.
They're just going from strength to strength. They're acknowledging the wonderful support they've had here in Patna. And that man once again picks up a Super 10. He's just made it a habit. 9th in succession for Ashu Malik, the captain of Dabang Delhi KC. They're soon becoming one of the teams to beat.
And look at that. Is he in a celebratory mode? Absolutely. He's telling the boys what to do. He takes them along, knows the way, goes the way, shows the way, period. Yogesh, well done. Right corner. Oh, 5 tackles, 5 tackle points. I mean, even I can tell you that's a 100% strike rate.
Well done, Paddy. Well done. Your numbers, your mental math is certainly improving. There they are. They move from 54 points to 59. They continue to stay at number 3 on the points table, but a lot closer to the Panthers and the Pulton, and they move away from the Giants. It tells you that those top 3 teams are starting to operate in a whole different league. The Pulton, the Panthers, and Dabang Delhi. The UP Yoddhas, though, a sorry state of affairs. Only 3 wins in 16 matches. It's a score difference that you don't want to be seeing. And honestly, when the season started with Nitesh, Sumit, Gill and Pardeep, you expected this team to really punch above their weight. They haven't, though.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Jaipur Pink Panthers versus the Bengaluru Bulls. We've got a Super Sunday coming up for you. And then the Tamil Talaivas versus U Mumbai, who are also searching for that win. Sagar versus Guman, second game tomorrow. Okay, we'll be slipping into a short little breather on the other side. Awards and rewards and the presentation.